used to make it easier. And then they said, no, let's not do that. Well, first off, we can change this. All right, so now I have a solid line and a dotted line, and then the data points, again, this is if you're doing black and white. I need to format data series, there we go. Oh, marker. All right, so now I can differentiate in black and white. Anyway, every version of Excel is going to be a little bit different. If you're using Excel online, there's some functionality that you do not have, so I recommend not using online. If you need to figure out this R² value in the formula, and you're using Excel online and it doesn't have that feature, I think unless they've changed it, then there are alternatives to it, and I believe there's a video for that as well. So, questions to hear? Yes?
So on procedure C for this thing, how would we insert that value? We have that second ball in the 6 height.
All right, so for that particular one, so you pick a new height that you haven't dropped from. You have a graph here, so let's say bounce height 2, you got a formula. So you plug, since X represents the drop height, you plug whatever new drop height it is in for there, and then calculate the value, what the Y value or the bounce height should be.
Where it should be.
Yeah, so let's assume that this data or this graph is not complete garbage as far as the numbers go. So if you drop it from 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, and I'm not recommending these, I'm just putting numbers up here. And then for part C, you drop it from 150. Then I would take my formula there for the second one. So 0.03336. One too many? 2 3s. 0.0336. This is the formula for the line, X plus 39.565. I plug the bounce height for part C in for X.
Gotcha, and then we'll actually do it in class to see how it compares.
And
And we actually do it in
yeah,
class to
and
see
then
how
you
it
actually do it, and then you'll compare
how accurate your line.
that's the expected value versus what you actually get. Oh, one other thing. When you're finding percent error, under labs, there's a folder called documents that might be helpful. I think that's what it's called. In there, it's how to calculate percent error. For whatever reason, and I usually blame childhood scars, whenever I ask for percent error or percent difference, I don't put the percent symbol in parentheses. So on that form, I believe it's percent error and then a blank. So you'll get your answer, let's say 55. You need to make sure that you put in the percent symbol. Or cram it in parentheses there. But for whatever reason, I think I'm at least consistent across the board. For percent error, percent difference, I don't have the percent symbol in parentheses. Right. Other questions to hear? counted right, we have 16. I think I miscounted. Let's see. Nope, that's right, 16. I'm picturing groups 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, there. Yeah, so it'll be 6 groups, 2 groups of 2, 4 groups of 3. I will tend not to intervene in the forming of groups unless suddenly there ends up looking like a group of 1, and then I'll intervene. But yeah, for this lab, 4 is just too many. Meter sticks here, balls are here, tapes up here. Please make sure things go back. If in doubt about where things go, please ask. Please don't put things back just wherever that they actually have a place. All right, you will hear me say this often. Don't forget, rejoice, because this is physics. Break yourselves up into groups and begin. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, didn't mean to crush your rejoicing. When this is due. I say 2 contradictory things in the syllabus, and I'm aware that I did that. They're due the next lab period, or they're due in a week. My preference is that they're handed in a week, but that means there's overlap. That you'll have done potentially the second lab before you have finished the first lab. If that's not a problem, we're going to stick with that. If that is a problem, then this lab is due in 2 days. And then the next one you'll have, I guess, 5 days, and then 2 days, 5 days, and so forth. Are you okay with the overlap?
Yep.
All right, then they're due in a week. Continue rejoicing. Make sure I didn't, Tiara, Jacqueline, Rihanna, Nicole, Chanel, Peyton, Lexi. So it looks like there's 2 and then 2.
Is it a requirement?
I'm just taking pictures, yeah, I was just looking at I'm transferring to a 4-year university next year, so I was like, well, I think physics now.
Yeah. Really? Oh my gosh. I'm actually currently in my nursing classes. That's awesome. I'm dying a little bit.
That's what I talked about.
Yeah. But you get asked all the time, so,
I thought it was years. It's a little more complicated. I mean, I'm like, see, I mean, that's what every time I have a chance.
Video games.
Oh, I already took it. And it was in yeah. It's kind of had like a that's why. When you said his course, he was like, what? It's like the other one. All right.
I guess you'll find out if they don't.
Oh,
If you need to go out to the hallway to actually bounce it, that's fine, or you can do it on the carpet. They probably bounce better on the hard surface, but it's up to you. I guess potentially you could bounce it onto a desk.
Maybe like a ball that's hollow.
Like a wiffle ball?
Well, they have like a little, there was one in there, like the lid is.
There's a wiffle golf ball, if that's what we're talking about there and there.
Yeah.
Can you take a take, please? Oh, yeah. Thank you. We can go outside. Let's do the first time. Yes. And the independent is the drop line. We just did the rainbow.
Multicolored.
Yeah, I always just go back bounce balls.
Well, it's. What do you guys want?
I said, yeah.
Oh, the ball description needs to be enough so that if later on you go, oh, I forgot to do something, we can easily find which ball it is. That's it.
Are you still Whipple?
I spell it W-I-F-F-L-E.
Yeah, just like waffle.
Yeah.
Oh my.